Hey, everybody. Today, I want to introduce you to something really powerful that we're going to be creating in society, our becoming boards. Some people call these identity boards or hope maps, but all of them have the same concept, and that is that we are getting important messages in front of you and keeping them there that will remind you of who God says you are, the virtues you want to grow in, and the future that you want to become living in, that you want to be living in. So during Academy time, you learned about how your brain is constantly looking for things that you believe are important. And so this project is going to activate your reticular activating system. And we're going to take captive your thoughts, as St. Paul tells us to do, and we're going to channel them in the positive direction that you want them to go. We're going to acknowledge that in Habakkuk, in Old Testament, it says, without a vision, the people shall perish. Now, you're probably not going to wither away, but you definitely will not have the future that you may be dreaming and hoping for unless you intentionally focus on it. And so hope in the future gives you power in the moment. So that's why it's a hope map. It's a map of where you hope to go, or an identity board because it is reminding you of who God says you are. So when you focus on certain words, images, truths, your brain actually starts noticing them more in real life. So if you surround yourself with reminders of God's love, his promises, and your purpose, your mind will start to focus on them and you'll grow into that person more and more. If you remind your brain that you want to grow in a certain virtue or you want to count your blessings more, your reticular activating system will help keep your subconscious mind from wandering down those dark paths of doubt and discouragement. So, one of the best ways that you can train your brain is by asking yourself powerful questions. That's why on mine, I have this little bubble up here, and I'm going to decide what question it is that I want to continue to ask my brain. Your brain naturally wants to answer the questions you give it. So, if you start asking things like, where is God showing me his love? How am I growing in confidence? Where could I be more patient? What am I grateful for right now? How is God guiding me? Your brain will start looking for answers throughout the day. So, over the next week, we're going to be gathering materials, catalogs, little pieces of that you have lying around that have Bible verses. You could print things off the computer. We're going to give you the piece of cardstock that you'll need, of course, some glue, tape, and then you're going to put whatever speaks to you on it. You can cut out pictures from magazines, print out those Bible verses, quotes, even you can handwrite things. Some of you might just take your cardstock and put a couple virtue words on there, maybe a Bible verse from a Sharpie pen. This is not empower. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we want it to be powerful. Your mentors are going to give you the powerful questions that you might choose to put on your board so that you can program your brain to focus on what is truly important: your faith, your purpose, the ways God is working in your life. You can brainstorm a list of qualities and attributes that you want to grow and develop. So when you go to your locker between classes, you see that question: how did I live as a child of God today? Where did I experience joy? Maybe there's a skill or a habit that you want to work on. Maybe you want to increase your water intake. So maybe you print off a picture of a water bottle, or you want to eat more healthy. Print out a picture of healthy foods. Maybe there's a class that you need to focus your energies on, or a college that you have your heart set on. Put a picture of that college there so that you diligently are working to reach your goal, so that you don't forget. We know what we know, what we know until we forget that we're trying to get there. So your board is totally yours. You can decorate it as much or as little as you want. Again, not perfect, but powerful. It's something that you can keep in your locker, your car, your bedroom, so that you see it every day and it reminds you of the person you're becoming. This isn't just about hoping for the future, it's about training your mind to seek to become all God created you to be. I have on here a prayer that I want to remind myself. I'm going to put a family picture on here so that I am reminded of my desire to pray for my family every day. And also, I have a vision in my mind of that I want to be working toward for my son's wedding this summer. So it's keeping in your brain where you want to be in the future. So start looking for words, pictures, verses that stand out. Next week, we'll start putting it all together, and your mentor will give you those powerful questions that can help you get started. I can't wait to see what you come up with.